Alright everybody, so looks like there was a pretty good response on my wash and talk for the F10 535i. So today we're going to be washing the G-Wagon. So I don't normally drive this car too much, so it stays pretty clean, but I took it out last week and that night it happened to rain, so I want to get this thing cleaned up. So we're going to go through, wash the wheels, we'll wash the car and apply B-Maker. But we'll chat you guys through it and kind of give you an update. So the last wash and talk that was filmed I think in mid-June-ish. So we'll pull the G-Wagon out and we'll get started. So again, we're using an active pressure washer. I won't bore you through all the different soaps and stuff I use, but if you guys have any questions about what I'm using or the process, just drop them down in the comments below and I'll address them on the next one. So let's get started. Alright, so I got everything set up. I'm just going to work on the wheels. I just had these wheels powder coated black. When I got them, they were like silver. So it looked a little bit like I don't know, it was too much silver. So I powder coated black, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. So the new company is on its way. We got. You guys saw the video with the first house that we were buying, that townhouse. We got a price reduction on that one, so the final price on that one is $135, I believe. And then our line of credit got approved, so we have a $20 million line of credit for that one, or for this project. So that should make us pretty strong buyers for most sellers. So then we ended up getting a second one under contract. When was it? Last week. So that one started off not as juicy. It was a decent deal. Like, I know I'll look back and be like, if I would have canceled on it and been like, holy smokes, I was getting a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house for $190,000. But we did the inspection and we found some stuff. So we ended up getting a $15,000 price reduction. We got it down to $175,000. So we should close on that one at the same time, so at the end of this month. So that's two we'll have closing, and then we have another one. I don't like it as much, but if we can get it down to the right price, we'll take it. But I don't know. It's in rough shape. And the problem with that is in Tucson, it's a lot harder to find good trades and good crews to do your renovations. So I'd rather not take on the big renovation projects where I'm moving walls and stuff like that. I mean, we'll do them, but it's just got to be at the right price. But if we get it down to the right price, that'll make 3 houses in the first month, which is pretty good. Our goal is to get to like 8 to 10 houses in a month, so that way we can hit, I think in our first 12 months we'd like to buy 100 homes. And so 100 homes at an average price of $200,000 will get us to $20 million, which is what our line of credit is for. And so with that, we'll have to put 20% equity out, to acquire them. We might be able to refi out of them. But some of these will flip and some of them will keep as rentals. The condo we're definitely going to flip. I don't really like to keep condos long term unless I get them in really good areas. And this one, it's in a good area, but it's not like Scottsdale or something like that. So I don't really have too much interest in. But the rehabs on them are super easy because usually the roof and a lot of times the AC, the water heaters and stuff like that are covered under the HOA. So the rehabs on them are super easy. So they work well as flips, but I don't like to keep them long term as rentals. But the other house that we're getting at $175,000, I think we can rent it for probably $1,400-1,500 in its current condition, as long as we, fix a couple of things. And if we renovate it, I think we might be able to get $1,700-1,800. But so I think we'll keep it, and we'll we'll fix what needs to be fixed, and then we'll rent it for 14 or 1500. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath in Tucson, and it was built in the 80s, so it's a pretty decent deal, I think. I mean, a lot of people say that the market is super high right now, but I think that's one of those areas where you can come in and still win, you know, versus like if you go to the trendy markets like Austin or even Phoenix or LA or any of those markets, it's like so hard to find deals because the prices are so high. But if you go to more rural areas or secondary markets, you can still find some pretty good deals. So it's pretty dark out, so I might wrap up doing these wheels and then come back, check on you guys when I'm washing the car. So it's too dark to get the back wheels, but yeah, I guess we were talking about townhomes and condos and stuff like that, and well, I'd rather have single family homes, but yeah, I think these projects are going to work out well. We're just kind of testing out the market, and then once we kind of get an idea of where this goes, then we'll you know, double down and try to get 8 to 10 homes a month. But I think a lot of people underrate, you know, what you can do in single family investing. I think a lot of people try to skip and go to apartments, and that's what I did for a while, but the apartments are just so saturated with buyers right now that I think, you know, on the secondary markets in the rural areas, you can get a pretty good deal. But yeah, I don't know. I hope it works out. I don't see the market making any significant shifts downwards. I know a lot of people are talking about like the market cooling off right now because they're seeing more inventory and stuff. But the difference is, like last time when the market crashed in like 2005, 2006, 2007, is when the inventory was going up, the prices still were like going up at an exponential rate versus like this time where when inventory starts creeping up, the rate of home prices going up has gone down. So the market is a lot more balanced now. So I think that's a good sign. So I'm probably going to end up taking out more equity on, I mean, one of my rental properties is completely paid off. So I'm going to probably take out equity on that and deploy it in Tucson. Just because I think in Phoenix, I think the prices are really high, so I want to take advantage of that, but I don't necessarily want to sell it and get rid of the income. So I can instead refi and take out equity and then keep the rental property. So as it keeps going up in value, I keep it. But now that equity that is just sitting there and getting me $2,500 a month, I can go out and turn that equity. And so some of it I'll put into cryptos, I'll put into Bitcoin and Ethereum, but the majority of it I'm going to take and I'm going to use it to buy more real estate in Tucson. I think the opportunity in Tucson right now is huge because the price of building is going up, and you can still get a 1990s house for $180,000 and rent it out for $1,200. And you can't do that in a lot of places in the U.S. And I don't think Tucson is that rural of an area. So if you're in, you know, say whatever state, say you're in, you know, California or you're in L.A., find the Tucson of California, you know, if you want to invest. That would be my advice. Especially if you're young, if you're my age or you're younger, take more risks. I think the time to play it safe is when you have, you know, a bunch of kids and a family and you're, you know, 45, 50 years old, 60 years old, then you can start playing safe. But, you know, if you're 24 years old or you're 25, even if you're 30 years old, it's like save playing it safe for later. Just take some risks. So, all right, the wheels are done. Now we're going to rinse it off and foam it up, and then we'll pull it in the garage and dry it. All right, got my thumbnail. So now we can start washing. So when I'm paying more attention to the car that I'm washing, I like to start from the top down. So go up and start on the roof for this one. It's kind of crazy though how life works. It's just like sometimes even when you don't realize it or know what you should be doing, as long as you stay focused and you show up every day and you put in the work, like sometimes the universe just acts for you. So I wanted to get the new company going a little bit more before I was ready to take the leap, but took the leap and I ended up joining a different brokerage that, like, they're actually doing way more on the investment side than my old brokerage, which is where I want to be. I want to be the one buying. I want to be my best client. I want all the commissions to come to me from me, not from selling buildings to other people. I've already done that for so long. So the company or the brokerage that I'm at now, that's exactly what they do. Most of what they do is just to buy stuff for themselves. So they've been super helpful and helping set everything up and willing to work with me on things, and super awesome. And so that extra push that I got from leaving that company and coming to this new company actually set me up better for my new company, because before my company was even ready, I already got to train on what I should be doing. I don't know. I don't want to be broker boy for the rest of my life. And, you know, when I set out on this journey and I dropped out of college, that was kind of the plan anyways. I never wanted to be a real estate agent or a real estate broker or anything for that long of a time. I wanted to just get some money in my pockets and start buying stuff. So that's exactly what we're doing now. So it's pretty stressful. This is the first time I've had this many chips on the table at once. I like it though. I feel like I'm using all the skills I've learned over all the years, and I'm working with people I like. Like, I'm excited to show up to the office every day. I think I got everything. Julie's supposed to be coming back with some sushi for me. I'm down probably another 5 pounds from my last wash and talk, which was about a month ago, so pretty sure I have an eating disorder. I always go like all in or nothing. I'm always like doing these fad diets and either starving myself or like binging. So this time I kind of want to try to do it sustainably. The wedding is in June, so I want to get in shape by then, but you know, I want to do it the right way. So we'll see how this goes. So I know I haven't shown this car on my channel much, but I'm going to do a video soon kind of going over the story from it and when I got it, how I got it, and that kind of stuff. I know a lot of people are probably curious, so I'll do that soon. And I'll kind of go over all the different modifications I've done to it since I bought it, which isn't much. I've kept it mostly stock. Mechanically, it's all stock. Cosmetically, I've changed a couple things to kind of modernize it. Nothing I think the average person would notice. Hopefully I'll get some subscribers, some G-Wagon subscribers. I freaking love this car. I'll do a video of the good old garage tour. I want to get a leaf blower, an electric leaf blower, to dry these cars off. Especially this one, since it's coated, would work really nice. Now that we got a majority of the water off, I'm going to go ahead and apply some bead maker. This is my favorite part of the whole car wash process. What else is going on? I feel like I've been really struggling to stay on my diet lately. I feel like normally I'm pretty good. There's so many times where I've had to get back in shape where I just put my head down and do it. But I'm just like so unmotivated to eat healthy. Like, the gym isn't the problem. I've been going to the gym pretty consistently, and I mean, athletic wise, I'm in great shape. Like I could bust out 50 push-ups right now, and can jump rope, run a mile. But it's just like I can't get my act together when it comes to food. I'm just like so hungry all the time. So turned off by healthy food. But I've been doing really good the past 2 weeks. We went to North Dakota for a wedding, and it was a really fun wedding. I had a good time, but traveling to and from North Dakota was not fun at all. I freaking love the way this bead maker smells. All right, so I'm going to toss some tire shine and some bead maker on the rims and call it a day with the G-Wagon. But it's nice chatting with you guys. I appreciate you guys liking and subscribing. And hopefully we'll get to do more of these. If you guys like these, if you guys like just me chatting and washing my car, let me know in the comments below, and I'll keep doing it. So stay tuned for more content on the G-Wagon, on the garage, the new company, and the F10 535i. So see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I'm just really trying to show you no love. Say you tired and you need a new love. Use what you got for your lose love.